Hey up guys, how are we all doing? Terry 930 back tonight on Westbridge Hills. Now the reason I am back on this map tonight is because I have heard there is going to be another update for the Hagenstad map. So I thought it was absolutely pointless as downloading that map, getting some work involved on that map for us to have to start again. Because I have learnt my lesson now with Giants. We had to restart this map for the second time, if you do remember. So basically, until the update comes out, then we won't be streaming Hagenstad for the foreseeable future. We will just be staying with Westbridge Hills and probably Thornton Farm, I would think. Now, what we're doing up at the shop is, if you remember in the last stream, we did field 20 with some hay. We got that windroad. It does require baling, but we don't have a baler as of yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to run into the shop, and what we're going to do, we're going to purchase some baling equipment. I think I'm going to probably go with the Kuhn. Or shall we go with the New Holland? There's only £3 in it, so we'll stick with it. We'll stick with the Kuhn, I think. So we will purchase that. So who we got in the stream? Good evening, Jacob. Good evening, Super Boss. Hello, Elliot. Good evening, Paul. How are we doing? And good evening, Eddie. So we'll get this bit of equipment hitched on to the old MASSEY Ferguson. And we will head down there to field 20 and we can start getting that baled up. Now I am going to look at the price on field 19 because there is some wheat in there. It's either wheat or barley, I do believe. So what we will do, we will have a look at the price on that field. We may purchase it, I'm not too sure yet. So let's head down there to start with. Good, Paul. Oh, that's all good. We also have this field of canola here, field 16, and that's all ready to harvest. So we may look at starting that as well. We shall see. So we will just stay into cab view for the minute while we head down to field 20. Still have got the windrowers and the tedders down there by the silage clamp. That's something else that does need a filling as well at some point. Not a lot in there at the moment. So what we will do, we will just pull up to the first swath. Get this thing unfolded. There you can see that spinning round there, ready to collect up. So I'm not sure how many bales we are going to get off here. Hoping a few. Talk about a cab view just for the minute. Do like this black New Holland. Black New Holland, a black MASSEY Ferguson tractor. So you can see our first bales just spawned there. I'm hoping we do get a few bales off here. That's the plan anyway. We shall see. That is the field straight ahead of us that I'm talking about. We may have a look at the price of that once we get this baled up. It does look like we've made a few bales there off that first swath, which is all good because we do require more hay than we do straw and silage. So I've started the stream a little bit earlier tonight. Hey up Henry, how we doing? Hope you're well. I'm not too sure Elliot yet. Well, we'll see on that one. It can be more hassle than it is worth, to be honest with you. But we shall see. I did talk about once we do get to 500 subscribers, we may do a bit of a special where we do like a big silage harvest where a few of you can come and jump on and give me a hand. But at the minute that's a long way into the future as we stand. Did lose quite a few subs last week with me not streaming. But unfortunately that could not be helped. Hey Smurf, I'm good buddy, you? Not too bad at all. Not too bad for a Sunday night anyway. Back to the old grindstone of work tomorrow. It does pay the mortgage and the bills, doesn't it? So, and I haven't won the lottery yet, so unfortunately, work it will be. So we do seem to be getting quite a few bales off here, which is good news. We will probably head up and lease the auto stacker trailer. Because I don't really think £70,000 outlay is what we can really afford at the minute if we want to look at purchasing some more land and things. So there we go. So we can lift that up, turn that off, eject that final bale there. Do like this coon baler. It is very nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to jump out the tractor when we get to here and just have a quick check on the price of this field. 237 grand. Wow. Maybe not quite just yet then. I suppose we could always do a couple of missions on there to bring the price down on that field. Maybe a way to go. Or we could harvest that field of canola on 16. Should get a few quid off that field. But we shall see what we shall see. Take this baler back to the farm for the minute. I was going to give it a quick jet wash, but I think we can probably get away with it for the minute. So yeah, if you guys are playing the new map at the minute, I would probably, my advice would be hang fire, because I do think there's going to be a third update for it. I know the second update came last week, did it? Was it Friday it came out? So yeah, just bear that one in mind, guys, because I know it can be very, very annoying if you put a load of hours into a map and then bang, you get the updated version and you lose basically everything you have done, which can be extremely annoying at the best of times. So we'll drop that baler there and we will head up to the store and we will go and lease ourselves the auto stacker. Yeah, I did see that, Paul. I did see your message, mate. So obviously there is another nugget kicking around somewhere. Hence, that is one of the reasons I'm not even going to attempt starting that yet, because it is just a kind of a pointless. So we will head into the shop again and we will look at leasing the Arcusin auto stacker. Lease 5,600. Yep. Happy days. So we'll get this hooked on. Just back it up slightly so we've got a better swing out of the store. So it is quite a long trailer. I'm just wondering what the price is on canola at the minute. So canola, so it's £2,143 at the diner. So once we've picked these bales up, it may be worth coming back up, jumping into the CR1090 and start getting that harvested up. That may be the way to go, we shall see. Shouldn't take us too long, I wouldn't think, to collect these up. We do get 16 on a trailer at a time, so we will have to put it into the operating position, which we will do now. Yo, Seamus, how we doing? Oh, welcome into the stream. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good weekend. Mine's been fairly quiet this weekend. We have got plenty storage area down here for these at the dairy farm, so that's all good. Good evening, FIFA. Welcome into the stream. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a enjoyable weekend. Thought we would use the black MASSEY for a bit. What we may have to do as well, once we've got these collected up, is get some nitrogen thrown on here. You're on your summer holidays, very nice. Wish I was. I wish I was on. Those were the good old days of school. 6 weeks holidays. They used to be awesome. All I get now is 4 weeks in the entire calendar year. That's the joys of work for you. So just get this last one collected up. And then we will find ourselves a decent area to drop these bales off. Very nice, Martin. So I'm kind of thinking fence here. I think that's as good a place as any. A little bit better. Let's see what we're like there. Alright, okay, cool. So we can move back slightly. Don't want to take his fence down, because I don't think they will be too impressed by that. And we will just wait for this to reset itself, because it can take a while, as I'm sure some of you are aware. It isn't the fastest thing in the world to reset. Come on, hurry up. There we go. Like I say, that is the very sad looking silage pit at the minute. But we will get that filled at some stage. Let's put this back into the old operating position. Whether we're going to get the rest of these in this journey, I don't know. Probably not. I am quite surprised how many bales we have got off this. Field 20 isn't the biggest field on the map. In fact, it's probably one of the smallest ones. I probably will have to buy myself a small fertilised spreader, so that we can keep this field fertilised. Suppose we could actually get ourselves a sprayer maybe. It looks like we're going to get all these bales by about 2 or 3. Yep, NATO, how are we doing? Well, welcome in. So yeah, you can just see those 3 down there in the distance. No, it's not a bank holiday this weekend. No, our next bank holiday now is at the end of August. I'll try and line these up best I can. Don't think that's too bad actually. It's not spot on by any means, but I don't think it's too bad. So again, we'll just wait for it to sort itself out. Oh, that's not too bad at all. This is where they will start going mental. As you know, the bale physics on this game are not the best. So we will just go and quickly get those 3. Once it has finally reset itself. Come on. It's always the way, you always end up with a couple left. So we got 35 bales off that field, which is quite impressive, to say the very least. Quite happy with that. So what I'm going to do with these, they only being 3, you better not put them in front of their entrance to the house, because I don't think they'd be too impressed by that. I got it, NATO boy, before Giants removed it. So basically, if you downloaded it before it was removed from the mod hub, then you can keep it. There we go, those 3 can just stay there for the time being. Yep, I have seen that from Black Sheep Modding. That is the MASSEY Ferguson pack, which is coming out after the mod contest, I do believe. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this auto stacker just here, and we are going to head ourselves up to the store quickly, and we are going to buy ourselves a small fertilizer spreader. We'll go into first person view, because we do want to keep that grass fertilized, and then we will get maximum yield off it and things like that, which is always good. The minion weight got taken off the mod hub for copyright issues and licensing issues as well. To be quite honest, it should have never gone on in the first place. I don't know how they got away with it. I was very, very surprised when it did go on the mod hub, and I did think at the time that that won't be there very long, so we will download it, which did prove to be correct in the end. Right, let's go and see the so we don't want anything stupidly big. Something like the Breedle will probably do us. We could actually get the Coon, 'cause that's slightly cheaper, isn't it? 24 up against 28. So yeah, we will buy the Coon spreader from the Coon DLC pack. The Axis, pretty cool. Nice little spreader. Axis 40.2. So this tractor is probably slightly overkill for it. Yeah, I did see the trailer for Oxygen David's new map. Whoa, 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 whoa. He has said he will try and get it to console if he can. It is a map that is based in the Czech Republic, I do believe. Which has gone into the mod contest, which I do believe is next week, is it? Somebody will probably say no, that's wrong. But yeah, there should be a few mods coming out to console after the mod contest is over, I would think. So I'll just get this thing filled up with some fur. Yeah, the Horse map ball, yeah. Looking forward to it. Because I'm sure many of you are aware, Oxygen Davies maps are pretty good. In fact, they're better than pretty good, aren't they? They are excellent. So it will be another good map to play. Close the sheet on that. And we will quickly go and throw some fertiliser down. Guys, it just really cost us over £3 in fertiliser. Wow. Not cheap. Not cheap at all. And like I say, I think what we will do is we will come back and harvest that field of canola. And then we'll probably put something back in that field, something like a wheat or a barley, because we do need to get some straw bedding for the cattle. I mean, if I can't get that silage pit full in time, what I can do once this field has regrown is I can put down, or should I say, I can recut it, and then basically we can make some square bale silage. So it shouldn't take us too long just to get this field fertilised up. Ah, cheers, Faze. Just a whistle stop tour from you. No, I don't have PC. I am literally a console gamer, flying the flag for the PS4. Basically, I've got the Minion weight NATO because I downloaded it before it was removed. And once you have downloaded something, they can't take it back off you. So basically, if you did have it downloaded prior to it getting taken off, then you can keep it. Hence the reason I still have got it. But unfortunately, if you haven't got it, then you never will. At least this fertiliser we're throwing down here will help with the growth stage. So we should get maximum yield off it next time. Should get the rest in this pass. Probably will leave the fert spreader down here, because we have got the big fertiliser tank and the seeder connected up to the big bud. So this fert spreader will just be for this grass field down here. This will pretty much be its job. Like I say, this tractor is probably a little bit overkill for the size of sprayer that we've got on here. Ourselves across the top of the pit again and slightly squash a bit of that grass down. And we'll put it at the far end so that we can still get the tractor in to connect up to that windrower and tedder. Try not to take my fencing down on the cow field. So, alright, let's head back up to 16. We will just double check on the price of canola again. Yeah, still 143 up at the diner. Yeah, the silage pits are pretty big. They do take some filling. We may swap tractors now. We may jump into the case for a bit. Like I said, we probably won't get a massive yield off there. As you do know, canola doesn't yield well, a bit like the soybean. So what we'll do, we will just park that there, and we will take a wander across and jump into the CR1090. Don't know what's going on with this grass here. It's like all patchy. It's a bit weird. A little bit weird. Let's get jumped into this beast of a machine. Do like the New Holland, which is a good combine. Get that unfolded up, unfolded up, unfolded out. And do a little bit of combining. We'll stay at a cab view on this one because it is so difficult to judge the header from in cab. I find that anyway. Maybe just me, I don't know. But this field should not take too long at all. We have got the 35-foot header on. This is about the biggest header you do get in the game, so is Kendall Farm coming to consoles? I have no idea. No idea at all on that one, so sorry about that. I think new maps and things for consoles now will be pretty few and far between. And like I say, I'm not going to play that Hagenstad until we know that there ain't going to be an update for it. So it just does seem a waste of time starting that. So we will stick with Westbridge and Thornton Farm. And we will head back to Culborough at some stage, because we do still have that massive potato harvest to do. Quite surprised after 2 passes we've actually got 43% in the storage tanks. So we probably will go with a cereal crop to put back in here. So we can get the straw for the cattle area. Good evening, Mark. How are we doing, buddy? Hope you've had a good one, mate. So I did start the stream a little bit earlier tonight. We will see how it goes. Hey, Chunky Tanker, how are you doing, my man? Welcome into the stream. Yeah, I'm all good, Mark. Not bad for a Sunday. Apart from, like I was saying earlier, it is back to the joys of work tomorrow. Hey ho. Will soon be Friday again before we know it, won't it? Start bringing the auger out on the combine. We may offload it while we've got the auger at the correct side, and we'll have to quickly run back to the farm and jump in the case. We probably are going to get a little bit more off here than I was anticipating. Which is always good. So we will run across and jump into the case. I think I've used the MASSEY this evening, so we'll use something else. I was going to be on the new map tonight, Mark, but I have heard on the grapevine that there is going to be another update for it, because I do believe there's only 99 gold nuggets on it. So I don't really want to start it and put a few hours in to have to start all over again. Otherwise, yep, I would have been on that map. No, work on Mondays, Paul, is the worst day of the week, isn't it, really? It's not great. So there we go, we've got the black gold going in, as I like to call it. I'm just trying to familiarise myself with the diner, which is at the top of field 18 by the spinnery. Right, okie dokie. So once we've got this field harvested, we probably will sell the canola straight away. Yeah, the other new map by Oxygen David, the Horsh map, which I'm led to believe it's called. Set in, I do believe, the Czech Republic. I'm sure that's what he said. There are some pretty big fields on that map. And Big Bud will certainly come into its own on that one. I'm actually quite surprised we got 12,000 litres in that. Them first few passes. Because it's not a massive field. So for canola it is yielding pretty well. So I will bring the Big Bud across here shortly. I do want to try and get a decent head start on it, because that thing will soon catch us up. Just my luck, we will just get this finished and then the price will plummet or something on the up at the diner. That'll be just about my luck. Hey movie guy, how are you doing, buddy? And welcome in. I've not seen those new trailers. I will have to check those out probably after the stream. Yeah, I'm good, movie guy. Good to see you in the stream. Now, I know I've said it before, guys, and I'm sure many of you probably have done already. If you haven't checked out my pal, movie guy, and you can see him there in the stream, head over, check out some of his videos, and drop him a like, drop him a sub. The top man. And then another good friend of mine that I don't often see in the streams due to the time difference, he does live out in New Zealand, is a YouTuber that goes by the name of Dr. Ill. He does a lot of farming simulator videos, a lot of live streams like myself, but he is one of the coolest dudes you will ever meet. So yeah, if you want to check his channel out, like I say, his name is Dr. Ill. Please do head over there, drop him a like on one of his videos, give him a sub. I think he's over 1,000 subscribers now. But he's a top bloke, let me tell you. The salvage trailers and grain trailers. Alright, Martin, I will check that out after the stream. No problem, movie. No problem at all, mate. I was hoping Doc might have popped into the stream tonight, but he's obviously busy. Not too sure what time it will be in New Zealand at the minute. I think it'll be the early hours of Monday morning, will it? Like I said, guys, if you are enjoying the stream this evening, then don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you are new to the channel and want to watch more of my live streams, then hit that subscribe button as well. Again, we're just going to bring that auger out. So I'm just going up to 80% full. So I don't think we'll get the rest of the field into here. What we are, 87%. That gives us 88 now, so that gives us 12% to play with, which, with what's left there, ain't gonna happen. In fact, instead of jumping out the combine, what I'll do, I will take the combine to the trailer. I think we should get all this field into this trailer. I do believe it does hold 33,000 litres, is it? £6 on a Monday morning. Cheers, Kaza. 9 likes, 424 subs. Very nice. Goal tonight is 15 likes. I don't know if we can do that. It would be amazing if we can. Bring that in, and we will head over and get the rest of this harvested up. Whether we can get the rest of this in 2 passes. We'll see. Probably not. I'll probably end up with a thin slither left. I do think I was up to about 430 subs at the beginning of last week, but like I said, with me not streaming, I did lose a few. That is the nature of the beast, isn't it, like they say. Now I'm back to some kind of schedule. Hopefully the subs will start to go up again. Now, I am intrigued to see if I'm going to get all this in. Should do. I mean, I've got 35-foot header on this thing. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get away with it, I think. Like I So it would be awesome if Class came to the game as a DLC. I do like the Class combines. I know the guys on PC do have them, but us on console, we're just going to have to bide our time, I think. Into that trailer. And that is the next big question. Oh, you want to do that, Teddy? What are you doing, you blooming madman? Sorry about that, guys. I do apologise. I had a mental blockage for a minute there. I think Giants have got something in place with Class, Martin. I'm not too sure what. So what we will do is we will just take this combine and we will just dump it there for the minute. Right, let's double check on the price of canola. So yeah, 2,143 up at the diner. So it looks like, guys, we're taking a trip up to the diner here. So quickest away is probably, I've actually got 31,668 litres of canola off that field. So that is quite impressive, actually. Quite happy with that. Now, can I get up to the diner this way? May have to do some off-roading, I think. This case is struggling a little bit with this trailer. Yeah, we're going to have to... I mean, yeah, some of you guys aren't going to like this, but... well, there will be the MASSEY Fergusons coming out after the mod contest, so that's a British brand, Martin, for you. Now I know that wasn't very realistic cutting across that field, but it saved us some time and fuel. Let's see what we get for this. Should get a few quid, I would think. £67,884. So that wasn't too bad. Bank balance looks a little healthier. So we'll take this back down to the farm. And we'll take the long way around this time. go the correct way round instead of cutting across that field. So I could be tempted to do a little bit of mission work just to bring the prices down on some of these fields, possibly. We will set off the big bud on 16 though first. Still want to get a crop back in there. Yes, Joshua, I am. So go and drop this off back in the barn. And like I say, we can jump into the big bud. I think there should be enough seed left in that seed tank to do 16. Try not to take the X disc out on the front of the crone there. That wouldn't be ideal. We can leave the Fortuner there. And we'll stick the case over here. And we'll go and jump into this beast. Yeah, as long as it's not fertilising, Paul, yeah. Yeah, we remember that mission, don't we? That was a blooming pain. So yeah, we've got plenty of seed in this thing. I think what we'll put in here is some barley anyway, so go with barley. Barley's as good a crop as any. Lower that down and away we go. I know we are slightly offline there, but I can live with that. Right, you do your thing. It should be quite okay with that job, he says. So let's jump into the 18 van, as I have named it, and we'll go see what kind of missions are kicking about. I'm going to do any massive ones or anything like that because it's not a lot of fun. What's this require? A little bit of slurry injecting. Yeah, we'll do that for you. Why not? So just get the old front weight attached on to start with. Don't know why it always gives you front weight. Whatever mission you do, it always gives you front weight first. Get this thing unfolded. This thing is an absolute beast of a slurry tank. I think you will certainly have to have a hell of a lot of cows on your maps to do this. Or to fill this, should I say. Away we go. It shouldn't take us too long. Yeah, it's classed as fertilising, but we can see where we're going this time, unlike last time. Down on field... What field was it? Field 13, wasn't it? Yeah. I remember that evening a little too well. But if we can bring the price down on this field, it's always good. Like I say, it's given us 11 minutes to do it in, so you can normally do it in half that time, so what, 5.5 minutes, something like that. I have said, Longman, once we get to 500 subs, what we're going to do is we are going to do a massive silage harvest where a couple of you guys can come and jump on and give me a hand. Multiplayer, I find personally, can be a pain in the backside, because you've always got to keep your eye on people, and they can come in and wreck your map and start cutting trees down. Yeah, it can be pretty annoying. Three more likes to 15. Can we do it? It'd be awesome if we can. Good evening, Black Agri. How we doing? Oh, welcome into the stream, buddy. Hope you've had a good weekend. So I cannot get over the size of this thing. You probably have to have about 1,000 cattle on your farm to fill this slurry injector. When you're using slurry now in real life, you do have to use one of these injectors. You can't just chuck it out the back like you used to be able to. They have brought law in now. I'm just going slightly a bit too much over there. I'll just pull the tractor across to the right hand side a little bit. Cool. We got our salvaging done the other week. Ooh, we just missed that. We just missed that sign there. So we've only got this bit to do now and then. I don't think so, Longman, no. So we are nearly there. We should be getting our payment in a minute or two. Ah, yeah, you can, Martin, can't you? Yeah, you can use the digestate, yeah. Totally forgot about that one. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, I did forget about that. There we go. So we got £7,877. So that's not too bad. What else does he want doing? Nothing. Currently no missions available. Well, at least we've just got ourselves a few quid there. Let's head down to 16 and just double check on our friend the Big Bud. He's nigh on got that field finished. Well, that's not taken long at all. Well, it shouldn't do really, should it? Not with that bit of equipment. So we will just stay with him on the pass back down, and then we can sort it out. I do quite like this Big Bud. I was a little bit sceptical on it at first, but yeah, it's it's not bad actually. Not too bad at all. Like I say, we probably will do Thornton, I think, tomorrow, guys. And then Tuesday, I'm not too sure. We may look at Coldra, perhaps. Not a big farm, Black Agri. It's about 190 acres, so not massive. There we go. So at least we have got barley in the ground, so we will just fold this seed drill up. Run this back to the main farm. Yeah, I hope it gets its update, Paul. 'Cause it would be good to have a tour around on that map. But like I say, I don't think there's any point in starting it until we do get the update. I think we'll leave it there by the seed refill point. Let's go and collect these few eggs up. I've produced a few eggs for us. Yeah, I'd seen it. I'd already had the update, movie guy. But I do believe, or I have heard on the grapevine, that there are only 99 nuggets on there. So is there going to be another update to put the final nugget in there? Or what's the plan? I'm not too sure. Like I say, I'm just a little bit uneasy on starting that map, only for it to be updated. Now, where is my 18 van? There it is. Right, let's go see if we can find another mission to do. Anything available on this field down here? Like I say, I don't want to do any missions that are absolutely enormous. Another slurry spreading job. No, I don't think you guys want to see slurry spreading again. Okay, Black Agri, thanks for stopping by, man. See you again. What's the crack on this field? Little bit of corn harvesting, maybe? Oh, is that the smallest cornfield ever? 30 minutes. Is that all you're going to give us? Oh, it's going to take too long, isn't it? 30 minutes is a little bit too long. What is the anything available over here? Although we're getting into the realms of the big fields, aren't we, down here? So whatever mission we do get is going to take quite a while. So nothing on that one. This is probably going to be fertilising. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Not after last time. Because now, until our crops grow, we are kind of a little bit screwed. We're waiting on them growing. So I think what I'm probably going to do, guys, because we have been going for, what, about an hour and 15 minutes? I think we probably will call it there. Just like I said, we are now waiting on things to grow, and without me boring you guys to tears with a 30-minute mission of fertilising or just going up and down with the combine, which ain't going to be a lot of fun. So like I said, we will bring it to a close there, guys. We probably will do a Thornton tomorrow evening, probably 7:30 tomorrow night, with the time I get home from work and sorted out and things. So thanks for stopping by, guys. If you have enjoyed tonight, then do leave a like on your way out. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Cheers, guys. See you later. Ta-da.